Alright guys, welcome back. Guys and gals. Dudes, yesterday we finished Deshawn. It was good. It's good. We made a lot of progress. We did a bunch of side quests to wrap it up basically. But that opens us up to start Shadowfen today if we do so please. Which I think I do please to do that. So how many quests do I have open here real quick? We got plenty of quests. Let's pick these suckers up.
Nothing like fighting.
Nothing like fighting in fake Valkyrie Toad.
Are you
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just queue for this random daily immediately. Let's jump right into it. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll have one of the Undaunteds as our random daily. And, yeah, let's try to make a dent on Shadowfen. Let's try to just push as far as we can today. Aside from our dailies, obviously, that is important. Whoa, that was a cool looking mount. I like that. Man, I wish you could ride your mount in here. Or, it'd be cool if I was just faster, because my character is very thick and slow. Actually, speaking of being thick and slow, I was thinking about making this new character this weekend, and I think one of the sets that I was looking at, I think Lobo mentioned it yesterday or the day before, it's the Heartland Conqueror set. Now, it's a craftable set, so we can't exactly view it in the collectibles, but it looks good. It looks good. It gives you a bump to your weapon of spell damage, it gives you max magic and max stamina, and then the 5-piece bonus provides something really strange. It gives you a 100% increase to your weapon trait bonuses. And weapon trait bonuses are these things right here. So, like, Sharpened, for example, would have even more weapon and spell, or physical and spell penetration. Do not know if that applies to armor. It doesn't specify. Now, I looked it up, so maybe it does specify, like, in the craftable station. So I would like to maybe take a look at that, just out of curiosity. Honestly, it wouldn't hurt to craft it now. But ideally, we craft an entire set of just training armor, and the thing is with training armor is that I don't know if I want light, medium, or heavy, and to be honest, I think it might be really beneficial to have a little bit of everything. We go with like a couple light, a couple medium, and a couple heavy, not necessarily for the stat bonuses themselves, but more so to just like literally train the skill lines of the character that we create. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be the most efficient way to to run through or to kill stuff with the armor. Obviously, right? Like if you want to be a magic build, you want mostly, if not all, light armor, and stamina build, medium armor, right? That's how you want to do it. Ooh, but getting those skills trained up would be pretty good, especially if we want to make like multiple different builds on that class. That's a day left on that. Sorry, I'm just checking our research. I think we're kind of just big chillaxing. 2 out of 3. Oh, 5 days. 37 minutes. Do not forget about that. 37 minutes. Scrivener's Hall. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got this like weird here but not here cough situation going on. Like, I thought I was getting sick over this past weekend, but it seems like it might have just been my allergies. But like every like 12 hours I just cough a couple times. I don't know what it's about. Like maybe I was sick, but it was just like a really minimal sickness. And my body's just like, cough, cough, cough. Like, I don't know.
How did this?
Sorry, not you. How do I? Oh, I just walked through. That's a very cool looking door. He backed up too. Look at us with our heavy attack builds.
You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, maybe he doesn't. Okay, maybe he doesn't have a heavy attack build. Little warm-up action. What's
Steel
this?
describes spins with skill and speed. This one is glad to have you on his side.
I definitely have done Scrivener's Hall because we don't have a quest for it. I'm waiting for the tank.
The hall, bask in its magnificence.
I need that staff.
That's Valina.
Master. No one leaves until I find it.
Wow, she's awful fussy.
Never challenged me and lived.
Man, look at these recipes. Okay.
She has been calling her
Don't mind
Magnus
if I
Stylus.
do. Our teammates lock it in. Normally teammates are just like blazing through the dungeon. We have pretty decent damage. I keep wanting to shoot this guy though. It's not bad. Not too bad.
Across the room.
Aside from the training armor that I've been thinking about, so like, obviously we're not going to be able to work with a monster set. That is not something we can do. And the one-piece set is kind of sort of out of the question as well. And I think that's the case because like if we get a monster set now, or sorry, a one-piece set on this character, then it's going to be like max level. And that complicates things because the new character's not going to be max level. If that makes any sense. It should. But, so I'm thinking like 2 sets of armor. I'm thinking like a level 1 set of armor and like a level 25 or 30 set of armor. Just to kind of like meet the balance. I don't know if we even need like a level 25 or 30. A level 1 might just do it as is. Just to get us to 50 and then we can like rock a juicy set from there on out. But the other 5-piece, right, because we would end up with like 2, if we do one 5-piece set, we would at least want one more 5-piece set and then possibly a 3-piece. But I don't think that's how that works. We would need a 2-piece set. We might just go like with, whoa, where are we going? Oh, we have a fake tank, don't we? Or just a tank that's not taunting. What's happening? I don't know what that symbol was. But yeah, we'd have like 2 extra slots available. Well, we don't want the tank to be dead. There we go. Now don't do it. The healer's not healing either. This is a tragedy. I mean, the healer's healing, but alright, maybe let's focus on this dungeon here for a minute. What happened? Yeah, this is gonna be a rough dungeon. Nobody is healing me. Oh, I'm the last one left. I'm just dead. I can't heal through that. What are we doing? Hold on a minute. What's happening here? Is he fake? Oh, consult the team. Is tank real? What's happening? DPS get books. Get books. What the heck does he mean get books? I don't understand. I've done this dungeon before, and there was no mechanic like that. The tank is screaming in all capital letters. Okay. I don't remember this mechanic. Maybe I did this dungeon on normal the last time. I feel like I've only done it one time, and it was pretty early on in our playthrough. So... it's possible that we just bypassed the mechanics, and I did not learn it. It said follow books and interact with them. Are we ready?
I'll defeat you under the golden eye watch.
See, there's books there. He said interact with the book. I don't understand. Huh. Okay, so when the symbol appears above our heads, we need to find the book and follow that book's yeah, like, okay, maybe not that.
I'm faster than you.
Is it gonna... It didn't shoot... Oh, there it goes. He's got it that time. That's not good. Well, the tank died. The teammates are not happy with each other. They're all yelling. The tank left the group. Well, okay. I guess we're out of here too. Well, that's a good start to the day. Okay, where was I? I was doing research. Yeah. Okay. 1 day left. What was that? 1 day and 30 minutes. 30 minutes. What did I say the other one was? 21 days. Oh my gosh. Let's just do the 5 days. 5 days on the helmet. Why not? Well, oh man, Nirnhund is going to be our last one that we have for everything. I should have bought Nirnhund items and just like researched them immediately just to get them over with. Lepsocluse is going to be a good one. Man, there's some really unfortunate names in this game. Something tells me the healer... How did I know, dude? I felt it in my nuggets. Dude, I knew it. I felt it. I was looking, and I was going to say, something tells me the healer's gonna leave immediately. And he did, right as I was saying it. Man, that's rough. What a disappointing start to the random dailies.
Take our new friends, but keep Sister Chana safe. I will take my own path to the Elder Scroll and protect it until you arrive.
You are.
Wonder why he left. Maybe, like, two reasons. Either he thought his team sucked, or he sucked and he knew it. And I want to say it was he sucked and he knew it, because god dang, look at our damage. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Disco Ondioline. That's a tough name, man. Whoa! That heal. Get that out of here. Alright, 2 seconds. Hold on. Alright.
This treasure will finance Orpheon's next campaign.
Alright. This will be rough without the healer, but he should be showing up real soon.
Some fools found their courage. One of us will leave
They actually
victorious.
might be wanting to wait.
It won't be you. I'll leave you in the sand.
Okay.
I am an army of one.
Where's that laser beam at, man? An army of one, he says. Where did he go? There he goes. Okay, buddy.
We are unstoppable. How are you beating me?
How are you beating me? I'm lagging. Oh, fiercely too. What is going on? This is a cool looking ability. Whatever that little, that cube that floats around, that looks cool as crap. It's like a rock abysmus. Well, that's unfortunate. He's just standing there watching. I guess we're gonna run through it. Yeah, I feel like the the Templars execute paired with that's got like a crazy good beam is really good. It's a good combo. What's happening over here?
Magic. I can help.
Help from up here. I can protect you from attacks or uneven terrain, not both.
What are we doing over here? I guess we're staying in the. Where are we going? Staying in this corner. Bro, you keep dragging him out of the AoEs.
No waste of air.
To be honest, I don't know what we're doing. Okay, we're killing this guy. Why do I have the boss on me?
Track me if you can.
See clearly.
Where are you going, brother? Whoa, what the heck?
Breathe your last.
Dude, I cannot keep him inside AoEs. Every time I place him down, he just gets moved. Whoa! Alright, not bad.
Captain says Garvin removed the ladder. Use this portal.
This is a much better start than that last dungeon, man.
Sister Chana, take us to the walkway. Now!
Your death is swift.
Dude, I'm like uber laggy for some reason. Every time I try to throw down abilities and weave light attacks, it's like saying just no. Not doing it. I'm stuck. Okay.
Take cover. Siege Master Malthoris is aiming this way.
think I remember. Oh, pause. I think I remember him, like shooting a couple shots, moving, shooting a couple shots, and then jumping down. The teammates said, "Hold up." What the deal, teammates? Maybe they know something we don't know. Man, that's a cute little pet right there. A little bunny with black feet and a black nose. Adorable. Uh-oh. Well. I think he's typing. What a crazy shield. I was definitely getting ready to take a drink. What a crazy shield. Maybe he's pooping. He might just be AFK. Oh, he's an Arg. Is that an Argonian? No, he's just got like yeah. He's an Argonian. That's cool, man. I feel like you don't see many Argonians. I can't tell if that's his skin or if that's like a helmet. It looks like a helmet. Alright, he's ready.
Looks like the fight's not over.
The flanking ballista! My weakness! We're back in full. How exciting!
I feel like I'm not doing any damage to him at all. I should be doing so much more.
Put those down! I should have to teach you a
That's
lesson.
not good. Man, that's the damage I'm looking for, son. Whoa, okay. He's got a friggin' warhorn? Man, I wish it would, like, execute what I aim at.
Do you ever leave the training grounds?
I feel like that boss is way too easy to come after the last boss.
Make every shot count.
Dude, the game is super laggy today. So there's a chest behind us too. I don't remember what the set pieces that come from here are, but I think I remember somebody saying that they're not very good. obnoxious older. I don't know what that does. Whoa! That was cool. Okay, I do remember this boss. And it's just like a ton of freaking AoEs. Gonna try cheese, he says? What? At 50%. I don't know what the cheese is. I feel like we don't need to cheese it. It's not like a super difficult boss. As long as the healer stays on top of things. Tank here and the boss bugs out on the wooden walkway. Really? Tank's right here. You guys spank, okay? I spank. I spank. I cannot attack it.
Off your perches!
Okay. Oh, he said at 50%. Okay. I understand. Rivera's what up, dude? I think I said Ramirez. Rivera. Mark, what up, dude? Okay. Yeah, these AoEs are really obnoxious. Okay, I don't know exactly what he's tanking. I guess he's just pulling griffins. Oh. I can't hit him. Rivera, I have no idea what you're trying to say, buddy. The boss is bugged out, but we cannot damage it. Huh. Mafia, what up, brother? Beaver, I'm looking.
Bring peace. Accept that and cease your effort.
I'm feeling. Do you play Fraught? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that in my life. Tiffany, hey, hey. Uh-oh. I'm like having trouble hitting the boss for some reason. Oh, that Hank died, dude. That's bad. Oh my gosh, dude. All because he wanted to cheese it and have a little fun. I have no idea why we couldn't damage the boss over there, though. It was like stuck inside the wall or something? I'm wondering if, like, getting the boss stuck inside the wall was supposed to prevent ads from spawning. Two chocolate milks in the fridge. What defines a singular chocolate milk? A cup? A gallon? Yeah, I think he's gonna ditch the corner and just tank the boss where the boss is standing now. If it would have worked, a bottle. Okay, so a bottle is not a quantity, Mafia. Bottles can be large, bottles can be small. Mafia, how do I know it's not like a liter, right? Like Canadian liters. Chocolate milk bottles been looking uncircumcised wieners. Oh, like an uncircumcised wiener bottle. Got it. Yeah, I know what size bottle that is. Surely. Man, that friggin' little dudes that run past are obnoxious. Stop it! I kind of need to stay within melee distance of the boss for my 5-piece set. Excuse me, my 5-piece set bonus.
Your actions perpetuate war and suffering.
Where'd the boss go?
You're the villains here.
Oh, you can't make chocolate milk. Yeah, there's no such thing as like making your own chocolate milk. A bottle of chocolate syrup just doesn't hit the same as like a bottle of like Rutter's chocolate milk or something like that. Oh yeah. No, the griffins that fly around are pretty annoying.
Orpheon will bring peace. Accept that and seize your effort.
And seize your efforts. It's like the opposite of a menacing boss. She reminds me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Not scary at all. And she's gone. Oh, what a time for a shield from the healer. Holy. Don't knock me over. I know that bird wants to knock me over. Gosh, every time I put my dots down. Uh-oh. Whoop. It's getting rough. I know he wants us to focus the boss, and I'm doing my best. But that ad is in the way. Dude, the lag is fierce tonight. See, I'm not even aiming at that bird, but it's just like auto-connected. And it won't let me...
Know what to do.
It won't let me, like, weave auto-attacks. Good lord. It was a good fight. We did it.
Wait, did the griffin just leave?
Let it go. We have to split up. Outmaneuver our enemy and the scroll room.
Oh, I think we go this way. Unless he knows something I don't. No, he's lost. Updated the food channel? Dang, dude, it hasn't even been a month. What are you doing? Dude, there is some mega lag happening tonight. Like, it's not even coming close to being responsive or snappy like the way it has been. I don't know. It's not me. My network's fine. My stream is fine. Everything looks good on my end. It must be the server's just having a bad day. But my attacks are like 2 seconds behind. It's not working. It's like not doing anything. I feel like I'm kind of helpless. It's alright, Mafia. I paid him to do that. Don't you worry about it. Your dad and I got the hookup. I called him up. I was like, hey, man, scare Mafia. Make him pee a little bit. He was like, oh, really? Yeah, I got you. Oh, they're in combat. We cannot open the chest. What the? I feel like you should be able to jump over that. I want that chest. Screw those guys. Looks like you're also driving to work tomorrow in the morning. Well, if you wouldn't have peed your pants, you wouldn't have lost the bet. Dragonborn, what up, brother? Yeah, I completely understand what you're talking about, sir. I hope you feel better. Alright, tanky boy, let go. Pretty sure we just nuked this boss. Where your spine meets your pelvis? What, Mafia, what'd you do to him? Come on, man. I know y'all were up late last night, but did you really have to do him that bad?
Burn them to ash! Reduce them to ash!
Alright. Don't worry, Dragonborn. Your bag would do a lot more than just hurt if I sat on you. You'd probably just die.
Raise it to the ground!
Kill some chocolate milk. Dude, I'm like not in the mood for chocolate milk. Like, I think I'd drink a chocolate milk right now. I'm just like that. I don't know. Normally, I would freaking crush a bottle of chocolate milk any day. Today's just not feeling it, right? Kevin, what's up, man? It's been a long time.
Join the dance!
Puts on 1,000-yard face. I don't know what those words are, man. But hello and good night to you, man. It's good to see you. Went into quarantine for real, dude? Oh, it's good to have you back, sir. I didn't realize that you went there. I hope it was nice. I bet they had friggin' chocolate milk without ice in it. That was probably cool. Teammate, you're baiting me. I think he's looking for chests. God dang, brother lag. What was happening? I feel like you should be able to jump over certain attacks. Like, if it's a ground pound and it's putting out an AoE on the ground, if you jump, there's no reason that shouldn't be negated. That'd be friggin' sweet.
You think you can stop me? When I already proved my might.
Alright, here we go. This is gonna be a good fight.
One more fight.
One
and then
more
the
thing.
throne is mine. No one stands in my way and lives. Shatter beneath me! Shatter beneath me!
I can port, no worries, man. I appreciate you dropping in for a bit, man. Good night to you. Mr. Beaver, how much memory space do you have on that thing? On what thing?
Give in!
You talking about my PC? Because not much.
More than an empire.
Very little, actually. I would love, like, a terabyte. Flu causes have increased significantly. Man, that's rough to hear. Dude, no worries. Good night to you too, Kevin, man. Take it easy. I'm glad you're back in action and feeling better, sir. Good to hear from you. In my head? Oh, negative. No, it's been overflowing for a long time. Why do you ask?
Shatter beneath me. Give in. Shatter beneath me.
You got a terabyte SSD for $5 in your brain?
Stay down. Your turn, Griffin. You live or die by my will. Give in.
That was a really close resurrect. But I'm glad I picked it up early. Because I don't think we'd have reached him from here.
No one can beat me.
Elon Musk was selling it, basically robbed it. Yeah, but now he's inside your head, dude.
Trying to survive. I have
Literally.
more plans. Stay down. Stay down.
Simon, screw you too, buddy. I guess YouTube said that the middle finger emoji is not acceptable.
Shatter beneath me.
I'm doing all right, Simon. How you doing?
Avenge your master, Alkanar.
Ari, if you'll never forget anything,
Stay down.
what color underwear am I wearing then?
Reinforcements, attack.
Pink? Not quite.
You live
But I
or
like
die
the attitude,
by
so I'll
my
take the answer as a yes. That they are pink. They're pink for you, buddy. Hot pink banana hammock. Yikes. I feel like a banana hammock would be super uncomfortable.
Pledge your loyalty to me, and I may let you live. Shatter beneath me. Give in.
Holy crap.
You can't outmaneuver me. Stay down.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind with the lag tonight.
I am your emperor.
Alright. That was a good game.
Is it over? Is the scroll safe?
I think we're good. Yeah, dude, it's like super like not like delayed, but not responsive. We'll put it that way. Like it doesn't want to throw attacks when I want to throw the attack. And it's almost like enemies are not necessarily directly where they are on the screen. Like if I throw, say I aim like, say this is an enemy, or say this is an enemy, and I aim my my execute at it, it'll like, and the enemy's like moving to the side, it'll like connect to an enemy that's over here as this guy moves away. It's almost like the enemy's actually over here, but it's like the character model is here. So I'm looking here and aiming here, but because this enemy's closer, it connects to this one. Technically, because the actual enemy's here. I don't know. It's like really freaking off tonight. Like yesterday, the servers were really responsive. It was super clean. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm like slow in the head today. On a serious note, you did get an SSD for $5. Did you really? How much? Like how much of an inventory? How much inventory space is in your SSD? Is it fancy pants? Was it actually a terabyte? Alright, we're gonna do Falkreath, City of Ash, and Banished. What level's Bryson? Still level 34. He's not playing this game. He's not a gamer. Shoot, dude. It was... I forget the name of the dungeons. Falkreath, City of Ash, Banished. Banished? City of Ash. Exiled Redoubt. I don't think I've done that dungeon yet. Falkreath. Are these... normals? Hold on a second. I don't want to do normals. Falkreath, City of Ash, Banished. There really needs to be a search bar, dude. Something. 1 terabyte? That's crazy, man. $5 is insane. I feel like it's almost too good to be true. It doesn't even seem real. We went to the local Goodwill store and bought an old DVR. Took out the SSD, then formatted it easy and cheap. That's wild, dude. That's freaking insane. Congratulations. No wonder where... Hi, Tiffany. Listen. Listen. Don't be giving away my secrets now. Is this currently researching? It is. That actually kind of sucks. I should have done... training first. I don't know why our belts are lacking so hard. Let's just do this one. Ah. That's cool. Oh, that's super cool. I've never seen that before. How's this research looking? Looking good. Sorta. 2 hours on that. We have, I think... That's clothing. We want to use that. Which means one of those is going to be finished. It wasted like maybe a couple minutes, but that's okay. 10 days. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's just do this one. Dude, it's hard to beat some deals at Goodwill. Like, you really gotta dig for them, but you can find some crazy good deals. DVR SSD is one of your hustles. I didn't know they had a terabyte SSD inside of them. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to keep a closer eye out. Alright, we do have 2 hours left on a research. we should be here for it. So hopefully we can knock that out. I might forget about it, but that's okay. Crude Red, I see you, brother. Welcome. I missed something. Bam, armed cops. Alright, these are done. Let's get out of here. Alright, I don't know how long this queue is going to take, but we are going to jump into Shadowfen. Very soon. Unless we maybe want to find a set piece for... It would have to be craftable. Real well, it doesn't have to be craftable, but I think that that's probably going to be the best way to go about it. 5-hour queue, no expectations. I mean, or no exceptions. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then whatever. It's just, we'll worry about it later. Logged in earlier? Lobo, what's up, man? Things are going well. How you doing? We had a very rough start to the random daily dungeons. Some seriously boo-boo baby crybaby pants. Like screaming and yelling and rage quitting teammates. The first random dungeon we got into. But after that, things went really smooth. Things have been good. Oh, Lobo, I meant to ask you. We were talking about the set pieces for training, like the for just quick leveling your characters. Oh, I didn't actually complete any of these. I was looking at that set piece that you had talked about, and it was Heartland Conqueror. That's the one you mentioned. It's a craftable set, and I looked it up, and I actually, hold on, let me read it word for word. Increased weapon and spell damage, increased magic, increased stamina. And it also says, increases the effectiveness of your weapon traits by 100%. This does not affect ornate or intricate traits. Does this apply to armor too, or is it just weapons? Because I'd like to go find that and maybe make that armor for, you know, new characters. Shadowfen, baby. We're ready. We're ready to start this. Man, it's a fresh world. Should be a reasonably short one. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. But yeah, I don't know. Should we go hunt that down real quick? I think it's in Blackwood. The craftable set for Heartland Conqueror. Ooh. Something like right there. I think it's like right there. Let's go hunt this down real quick. The thing that I found online might be incorrect. It might be like a little bit outdated. And if that's the case, then cool. It's just weapons, unfortunately, but every bit helps. I wish it doubled armor too. Got it. Well, is it actually good then? Because like...
Again?
You can you put training on a weapon? I think you can. So obviously, increasing the training effectiveness on your weapon is cool and all. But would a different 5 set piece be better? It does sound good. I'm not dissing it. For grinding XP, it's best in slot. Oh, snap. Alright. Mr. Confident over here. But your weapon has to have training on it, obviously. Okay, so what if I put... let's go to light armor, because I think I have those better trained. Or better researched. Where do it be, though? creation 2. Oh, crap. Well, I guess I'm not crafting this. Yeah, I'm not crafting this. I didn't realize it was going to require, like, all of the research. Yeah, it's going to require almost all the research. That's crazy. Well, poo, dude. It is what it is. So what can we replace this with? If you have training weapons to purple, it's 10% extra XP. So doubled is an extra 10%. So, like, what is that? 220%? Increased extra XP? I'm assuming it's 100% bonus. I honestly don't know. Sturdy impen, reinforced, well-fitted training. Oh, it's actually 7%. Alright, my bad. I wasn't even close. Well, 7% at white value. Right, so it would go up from there. I mean, this would be kind of nice, but maybe there's better set pieces that we can work with. Obviously, we're not going to be able to craft this, so maybe I'll do some research in between, like, now and this weekend. I'll do a little bit of research between now and this weekend and find something that we can craft, that we can make a juicy set of training gear out of that's going to end up being like level 1 or something, just for our new character to get it to level 50. And it's going to be training gear, but I guess it depends on what character we pick. I don't know. I kind of want to do a Dragon Knight. I kind of want to do a Nightblade. I don't want to do an Arcanist. I actually really want to do an Arcanist. You can craft some armor a bit later. That's okay, man. I appreciate the offer, but I'm cool.
You'll need to speak with Vice Cannon Rondar. It's for your own safety, I assure you. In a word, murder. You've arrived at a delicate time. Pray you don't bring more troubles to our doorstep. The Vice Cannons would know of any newcomers. Should you be, speak to Vice Cannon Rondar in the Guild Halls, and stay alert. You wouldn't want to be the next victim.
Got it.
Tarry no longer.
Alright, so I guess a little bit of, like, precursor information for getting into this world. Shadowfen is getting close to the swampy swamps. Murkmire, if you know, is, like, the swampy swamps, and it is the home of the Argonians. Well, technically, sorta. I think, like, the main home of the Argonians is actually, like, somewhere in between. Regardless, Shadowfen is definitely working its way into the mucky mucks, and you can tell because of all the water and stuff. So we're going to be experiencing a lot of stuff revolving around them, I would imagine. Oh, for now, let's go talk to the Vice Ranger. Vice Cannon Rondar. 5-piece Heartland, then either 5-piece Adept Rider if you want speed, or 5-piece Order's Wrath for damage. I do have Order's Wrath crafted already.
You'd think the guards would have found something by now. If I've said it once.
Oh, you know what though? Order's Wrath is maxed out. It's level 160.
More drinking. My head's splitting. My mouth feels like a cagoody nested in it.
Ew.
And I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down-on-her-luck chef, would you?
How can I help?
Go back in time and cut out my tongue. No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Vinaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work.
Whoa!
He took offense.
Disrespectful. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that.
I know you can find these beasts all over Shadowfen, but I don't know where. And I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps.
Ah.
You'll have to ask Vinaza, but don't let him know I sent you.
Gotcha. Now, okay, so whatever her dialogue was, I'm assuming the person, the hunter that she was making fun of and talking smack with was like, fine, go hunt your own food. And she's asking us to go hunt it for her.
This guar gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why?
I don't know. I need help hunting, stuff.
Do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitnosity is known throughout the fen, of course, but it whispers only to its creatures, and me, of course.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a cooked name, Angway, because, yeah, for sure.
Everyone? The Metropolinia hum with tales of my vergoritude. Well, who am I to deny them? Go ahead, ask your questions.
Dang. We can get to level 1 or 50 in like 90 minutes, 60 minutes to 90 minutes. During the double XP event, though, specifically. That's fast. that's like super fast. When's the event? Do you remember? I know that... Did we say it was the Jester event that comes next? I don't remember when it starts.
The Fens speak to me readily
I think it's
about
soon.
their bountinosity of beasts. Please, ask me about any of these and I will stipendify you with my knowledge. But know that most beasts of the Fens can be found anywhere, if you are wise enough to find them.
Alright. Yeah, dude, this is actually interesting. Is there a difference between the elite and the Kaguti?
Larger and more deadly predators than the Kaguti. Aelid hunt the venomous Fens along the southern edge of Shadowfen. Be careful. These beasts carry a disease called ataxia. You'll find yourself staggering and weak if you let them bite you.
Wow, I didn't know that. What about the wasps? You say it starts on the 27th, you believe. I thought it was like starting of April. Alright, so the 27th, hold on, let me look at my calendar. Assuming it is the 27th, that's going to be a Thursday, which is like super inconvenient. But it lasts a little while. If we really wanted to, during the event, we could use it just to grind a bunch of characters. I could make like one of every character and get them maxed out in like a week. Maybe that's worth our efforts, especially if we get the training gear set up, which that's not going to be hard. I think since I can't do Heartland, I'll probably definitely craft an Order's Wrath set. Adept Rider would be super convenient. Is that a... That's not like a... It's got to be a craftable set. Because I don't think I've ever seen that in the collections menu. Hold on. One momento. Yes, it is craftable. Provides armor, max health, gain gallop, and major expedition. God, the freaking pop-up ads. At all times, increasing your movement speed by 30% and mounted speed by 15%. Yeah. Yeah, that would be quite good. It's not going to provide, like... Man, that's actually a bad set, if I'm being honest. Gain gallop and major expedition at all times. The major expedition... Honestly... I could go with something better than Adept Rider. Like, I don't think I need the armor or the health, and we could get speed bonuses on, I think, a decent amount of characters. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. That's Adept Rider sounds nice just for the survivability, but I feel like I'm fine. I don't really need the armor and health. I'd prefer some damage or something.
They are two-legged predators, more aggressive than Guar, and similar in some way to Aelits. They eat anything they can fit in their large mouths. To hunt them, search the central regions of Shadowfen in Leafwater.
Nice.
Interesting, but deadly insects. They can be found singly or in swarms. Beware the Wasp Queen. She has a mighty sting, and is often protected by her lesser drones. Wasps dwell mostly in the venomous fens, the southernmost region of Shadowfen.
So what he's saying is that Shadowfen is basically Australia. It's freaking loaded with stuff that's trying to kill you.
Mudcrabs live all over the world, but the sweetest of the hardback beasts live here. in reticulated spine. The foul-tempered creatures can be found all along the northern region of Shadowfen.
No, wait a minute. Foul-tempered creatures. I wonder if the mud crabs in Shadowfen are more aggressive than the mud crabs in the rest of the world. Because if you know, typically when you run across a mud crab, they're neutral. They have this yellow glow about them like the Guard do right now. And they only attack you if you attack them. And I'm wondering if we're going to experience a different story here. If mud crabs will just like start jumping you immediately. That'd be kind of cool. I'm looking for them. Those are crocodiles. I forgot Order's Wrath. I can't remember the other craftable sets off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to look up a list of craftable sets. I'm tempted to do that right now, actually.
At this rate. The Dreg have become unsettled since the Dominion arrived.
Dominion?
Yes. They set up camp not far from here, and have been attacking the Dreg, goading them into a frenzy. It won't be long before they learn of Bogmother's holy relics.
Whoa. Dude, every single time I see that word Dreg, I want to say the word Drew. Because I've always said Drew. Since day one, I've always just pronounced it like that. And I know that's wrong now. But it's burned into my head. Are we doing the sneaky sneak? No, it looks like we're running straight through. That's fine. Him and I are wearing basically the same clothes. I was really hoping the tank was gonna maybe pull aggro. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I just sat there and watched him pull his hands back. That's crazy. Just friggin' annihilated me. Man, the freaking server disconnect is crazy tonight. It's so laggy. But I guess it doesn't matter if you have a guy with a laser beam on your team. If you were grinding champion points on your main, Mora's Scribe's Mythic is useful. Yes, I do know that one. But you need all the books, right? Skills off of how many Mages Guild books you have. Yeah. On that specific character, too, which that actually kind of sucks. Well, you know what, it doesn't, though. That's a champion point grind. It's not like a 1 to 50. Excuse me. Sorry. It's not a 1 to 50 grind. That is a good set piece. It also gives you crit chance, too, I believe. I forget what else it does, but it looks like it's something that I'd like to get my hands on here soon. Maybe. We got our chest. Ooh, an advanced chest. I feel like I'm fairly close to getting all the Mage's Guild books. I've got a lot. I think I'm almost level 9. Yeah, like 8.5. Almost 9. That's a cool looking ability. Yeah, this poor mammoth just doesn't know what's hitting him. That was a bad time for that. Lag! What? Dude, I cannot connect. Maybe it's my mouse, bro. It might be my mouse, because it's like my auto attacks and my execute, which are both bound to my mouse. But I don't really feel like I'm having issues with my other abilities, which are on my keyboard. Maybe it's not lag.
Down from Sovngarde, I hope. We owe you. Torek, prepare them for what's to come. Stone watch over you.
Stun. Watch over
The
you.
east and north gates won't hold much longer. I will lead our people to safety.
Yikes.
Buy me time. We'll fall back to the halls of the dead. No more cowering in your home.
Lobo, I'll be honest, I don't think I really care to do the Black Rose Prison grind, specifically because I'm gonna need skill points anyway. Right? And Black Rose Prison is not gonna give any skill points. So I'll probably just like cook out as many main quests as possible, rather than do like the Black Rose Prison. And I know that's not the most efficient way to do it, but at least I'd be gaining skill points at the same time. Because I'm gonna have to do the main quests anyway. Well, maybe not necessarily have to do the main quests. But and it's not like I'm going for crafting on every character as well. I just want to have crafting on this one. So I don't need a million skill points. But I will need a reasonable amount for passives and all that. 90% of the job of the one being leveled is just slotting new skills and morphing them to skills and skill lines. Yeah, that's also something I need to start doing, is like just chucking a random ability on my bar just to like get it leveled and morphed. Okay, maybe it is lagging. Nothing happened. I just fell over. Brother Tank. That one was on him. Not to point fingers, but there's no reason why he shouldn't have pulled the aggro from that guy. It just ran right past him. I'm afraid to walk up to these guys because I know they can one-shot me. And I'm still tanking them. What's going on, bro? Gosh, dude. They like me.
Bleed like the sheep
You are!
I can't remember if Deadly provides extra damage to just your abilities or if it's everything that's damage over time. I want to say it's just abilities and then it wouldn't actually apply to my heavy attacks. Because I feel like Deadly would go pretty darn well here too. Don't do it. Oxblood fungus spore. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I've ever gotten one. Where in the friggin' heck is he going? I'm sure you already know, but one of your favorite ways of, wait, skill points is public dungeons? Yeah, I do like me some public dungeons. Main boss and is a full skill point plus the sky shard. Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. Okay. I don't know what changed, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. Like there's not nearly as much lag. Uh-oh. We recovered. We're good. Well, that wasn't awesome. Okay, I definitely blocked. I was totally blocked. That Deadly would buff the first part of your heavy attack, like the channel part, but the pop at the end would not be buffed. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to test the DPS difference. Wait a minute. Oh, is it this one? Okay. What is with the I can't move situation? I can't wait to get slippery. I don't like this. See, the reason why I kind of want to try Deadly is because every other ability I have is literally damage over time.
Now the Reach Dogs defile our honored dead. They are not beasts, they are vermin. I will protect these people. Draga must be cleansed before they claim any more lives.
Holy loot, dude. The urns are crazy in here. Teammates, I'll catch up with you, don't you worry. Man, the potential for God. Oh, look at the recipes. God, Allah. Oh, they'll handle it. It's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, the urns! I didn't know there were so many urns in here, dude. Oh, 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 ooh. Oh, loot goblin mode. It's activated. The lockpicks. Sorry, teammates, I can't help myself. I can't stop. Oh my gosh! There's so many urns, man. Oh, Lord. I'm not done. Okay, maybe I'm done. Wow. I got tunnel vision for a minute. That was a good one.
Cleanse those corpses before any more Draga.
But Lorkhan's tears are friggin' through the roof, too. I know there's a boss up there and all. But like, what if I just kept looting? People were running over thinking I found a chest. I know. I was just like sitting there, literally like picking up stuff off the ground. It's like a Jew in a parking lot, dude. Just like, ooh, penny. I couldn't stop. Was that? That's not technically racist, is it? That's religious, is what that was. I pick pennies up in parking lots. Okay, I'm allowed to say that. Dude, there's so many. Oh my gosh! This is maybe the best urn place I've ever seen. Most of it's junk. Don't get me wrong, like... But the potential. I'm coming, I'm sorry. There's just so many. I can't let them go. Oh, look at them. Oh my god. There's so much. I can't stop. I feel so bad. I'm not helping the teammates at all. I'm an awful teammate. I threw an ability. That's all that matters. Have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It sounds familiar. But I couldn't tell you anything about it, so let's just go and say no. I have not heard of it. Helping. I'm helping, I swear. Oh, it's a Star Wars reference? Dude, I was thinking it doesn't sound ESO, but I was thinking Star Wars, and I wanted to say yes, but I don't know. I mean, obviously Darth Vader is a thing, but, oh, he found a chest. Now, wait a minute. Good eye on that chest. Yeah, I don't know squat about Darth Plagueis, dude. Okay. I think I'm supposed to hide behind the pillars. I forgot. It's been a minute since I've done this dungeon. Wow, what a shield from the healer on the DD there. Ooh, wasn't enough though. I'm having a hard time attacking. Oh! Dude, tell me I wasn't behind that pillar. I mean, I wasn't. My toes were sticking out. I'll be real about it. But I wasn't fast enough. Man, I'm trash tonight. I'm just not locked in at all. I keep dying. I can't land my abilities. God dang, bro. Get me out of this dungeon. I don't ever want to see this guy again. Just let the teammates know. This is my bad. It's all on me, bro. I got carried that dungeon. I just couldn't handle the smoke, dude. Like every time I turned around.
So long as you stand for it, my Jarl.
Man oh day. Get me out of here.
Then let it be known on this day that these warriors stand as my thanes, and their deeds shall
I
be
never saw a
sung in my
quest
realm
pop up for that. I think that was the first time I've done that dungeon on this account. Oh, let's dump inventory real quick. Any recipes I can use? Not really. Okay, a couple recipes. Oops.
Deals then?
Deals and bargains. Deals and bargains. This, I need to find out what to do with these. I should just put that in the bank. Fun fact, going off our lore conversation last night, Lorkhan's heart that the Dwemer found and used to disappear. It's the source of the power of Dark Elf Tribunal, Amalexia, Vivec, and Sotha Sil. See, I was wondering if we were going to learn something like that along our journey here. I haven't had anything specify that that's the case, but I was kind of skeptical about it. There was a part of me that thought maybe. We haven't really dealt with Vivec or, what's his face? Or Sotha yet. Sotha Sil. But we have dealt firsthand with Amalexia. And, I mean, she's strong. She do be doing her thing. Should I send this stuff to Bryson? I should send that stuff to Bryson.
Ooh,
He's not playing this game, though, man. He's been talking so much smack. He's like, I'll play the game. Just you wait. Keep an eye on that my level throughout the week. I'll be playing this game, I swear. And he's not played the game at all. He's the same level he was on Sunday. But I'll send it to him anyway. How do I do that? This man needs to lock it in. Play. Where'd it go? Is that it? I guess that's it. Play game. Now. He'll get it. Oh, I think I sent him a piece of gold. We'll request 2 gold this time.
What do you...
Okay. What am I dropping off? I think I want to keep that and that and that and that for research purposes. This can go in there. That is locked to my character, unfortunately. clothing research. Amalexia rules Morrowind, Vivek rules Vardenfell Island up north. Yeah. I do remember Vivek being in Vardenfell, but we haven't gotten there quite yet in this playthrough. So the Seal being mainly concerned with his Clockwork City dimension. I don't know jack squat about Clockwork, if I'm being honest. I have not really paid much attention to it, and I'm actually excited to learn. I'm excited to get there and take a little looky at what be going on in there. Ring of the Pariah, that can go away. Alright, that's good enough. What the heck did I want to do? There was something that I wanted to do, and now I forgot what I wanted to do. I don't know what I wanted to do. Dang it, there was something in my inventory. What was it? Oh. Pull the bank back out. Sorry. My brain just had a freaking full-on seizure. I wanted to go through here and check the armor, weapons, and stuff that we may have used already. With the exception of the Inferno stuff, that's going to stay. Any duplicates that we've researched, we're pulling them out. Like that. That's junk. Just to free up a little bit of space here. If it's not locked and it's not researchable, it's going. Heavy? I don't want that. That could probably be sold in the guild store or something. We'll hold on to that too. Alright, good enough. Alright. Back to business.
The Dreg have become unsettled since the Dominion arrived.
The Dominion is here? Question
yes.
mark?
They set up camp not far from here and have been attacking the Dreg, goading them into a frenzy. It won't be long before they learn of Bogmother's holy relics.
Oh. Well, that's really interesting. You said Sotha Seal. So, like how I was saying that nobody's really been into the Dwemer technology or like tried to obtain it or use it or whatever. You said Sotha Seal is super into the Dwemer technology, and that's what he did to create Clockwork City as his Dwemer-themed playground. Granted, he's a demigod, so he's capable of more than most people. Okay. That's interesting. Clockwork's going to be interesting. I'll have to pay closer attention to that too. Yeah, dude, the DLC areas, I feel like I know even less about the DLC areas than I know about the base game. And, you know, like I said before, like when I first played through the game, I never paid attention to any of the lore. I just like skipped all the dialogues because I was like, I want to kill stuff. So this time around, learning all this has been really good. And I'm excited to get to like every part of the map. Like, man, I don't want to rush it, but I look at Somerset and I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And I'll look at Clockwork and I'm like, yes, can't freaking wait. And I'll look at the new DLCs that are out that I haven't played at all. I'm like, can't freaking wait. And we got to get to the base game first. That's just how it's got to be. Base game's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like saying it's not as cool, but maybe it's not as cool.
Those sacred stones help calm the Dreg, if the Dominion takes them. Geraint Saerveld Steelwind and his son Yorlin came to protect the bog. Please speak with Saerveld. His camp's beside the main road. Maybe he'll have some advice.
Alright, we'll hit him up. Dude, Mafia, you know what sounds banging? Is like a Five Guys loaded cheeseburger with like literally everything on it. Sounds good, don't it? Super laggy tonight, dude. Maybe it is. Maybe it is the mouse, dude. I can't figure it out. It's not like literal lag, it's just like an unresponsiveness for my abilities. Like, the connection to the server feels fine. I'm not choppy at all. I'm not losing frames or anything. But when I try to just, like, throw attacks at enemies, the game's just like, nah, can't do that right now. Maybe another time, come back later, leave a message. Ooh. You don't like
Watch
cheese.
yourself. This area is dangerous even when there aren't enemy soldiers prowling around.
Mafia, I should smack you upside your head. You don't like cheese. Who do you think you are? You seem like the type of guy to stick a... to like a stick of deep fried fat. What is a stick of deep fried fat? That sounds awful. Definitely won't want to spoil anything. Ah, dude, I appreciate it very much.
Maybe.
That is very kind.
Rondar sent me to this festering sewer to get Argonian
You haven't
relics.
actually played through Clockwork?
Something about
Dang.
turning the tide of the war. The Dominion's likely here for the same reason.
I might try to look up like the order at which the DLCs were released and try to complete them in that order, just for sequential sake. But I don't know if it actually makes that much of a difference. Like, we could probably do Clockwork City next, and it wouldn't impact our story at all. I don't know.
You want to help? Bring me the relics. We can't let the Dominion get their hands on them. Take care of this for me, and you'll be rewarded from Vice Canon Hrondar's own purse. Good. You'll find them in the small reliquaries scattered around the area. If you see my lackwit son Njorlund in the bog, tell him to get back to camp. Once we have the relics, we'll be moving on.
What can you tell me about these relics?
Yeah, they don't look like much. Little Argonian carvings. I have no idea why they're so important. You'll find them inside 4 reliquaries, near the stone altars in the swamp. My son and I were delayed on the road. A pack scout should be here any minute to take the relics back to Stormhold. If I'm not here, he'll raise an alarm that would wake dead Isgramor. I sent my boy to get them, but he's worthless. Njorlund. Boy couldn't find his own arse with a clairvoyance spell. Takes after his whoring mother.
Whoa.
Enough talk. When you find the relics, bring them here.
Good lord. He's a little straightforward. He does not mess around. Okay, get some crab claw meat. How about you eat these freaking hands? Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't like the companions.
Another find
They're
for your
awkward
deep
and inconvenient. I find that the only time they're even like slightly beneficial is when I'm doing a world boss and they're just healing me. Aside from that, I don't like having them out. Okay, there's supposed to be crab claw meat here. Like literally in the circle. Oh, that's it? Oh, just one. Okay. You know what? Let's hit this public dungeon. Mafia, I don't understand how anybody could just not like cheese. I can't comprehend that. Like, there's just like, you know how there's just some things in life like you can't comprehend. Like the concept of infinity, right? Like it's you can have a general idea of the concept of an infinity, but you can never truly comprehend it. Like you have no literal comparison to that thing. That's the same feeling I get when you tell me that you don't like cheese. I just don't understand. Xander, especially given he doesn't like riding mounts. What? He legit whines every time he mounts up. Do you lose repertoire for that? Because that is... I don't know that one. What is it? Azender? Azender? Whatever his name is? Look at these barrels. Man, a loot mode was activated in that last dungeon. I can't be in this room right now. I shouldn't be in here.
You smell different, mortal. I could use you.
Smell different. Yeah, that's my new cologne. It's called Sweat. Alright, hold on a second. We got a queue for this next dungeon. I keep forgetting about it. City of Ash and Banished Cells. Easy ones, right? City Banished Cells, City of Ash. Can't comprehend how you like women.
My lord requires you to perform a simple
I expected
task,
nothing less.
but have no fear. It will benefit us both.
What do you need? Muscle Mama? You don't lose reputation, but he sighs or says we should use a portal.
I see that Old Mary's spies have infiltrated the celebration. Sanguine welcomes all, but all must partake of his drink. If these spies wish to remain, they must drink from Sanguine's goblet. Then they will be bound to the party. I need something done, and I want you to do it. Besides, these spies threaten your pact. Find the Old Mary spies, make them drink from Sanguine's goblet, and I will reward you.
Alright. Did Beef just say muscle mommy? I did. Dude, I know Monkey's not here right now, but I cannot stop thinking about it. Like, ever since he's brought up muscle mommies, every time I see a jacked lady, I just think of him. And I can't help but laugh. That's funny, dude. See, like that right there, that's my biggest pet peeve. Like, when I pull a group of enemies and Xerath is just like, oh, let me drag one random enemy out of the circle that I grouped up and not kill it, specifically, just stand there and auto-attack it for, like, negative damage. Like, the companions, I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. The companions friggin' suck, dude. They're really bad. They're basically worthless. Like I said, the only time I ever find the companions to be beneficial at all is during like the world bosses. When I'm like, I could use a little bit of extra healing right now, and then they, you know, they get targeted and immediately die because they don't heal themselves. We'll come back for that Sky Shard. I just didn't want to miss this boss fight. But I also don't want them to miss it. Nerds. Okay, we got like 30 seconds to get this and the Sky Shard. Because we're going to be teleported out of here. Can I get that? Yeah, we can get that. Nice. Good timing. That way, we don't even have to run back out of that little cave area. We can just start again at the entrance of the dungeon. Hey, yeah, baby, that's efficiency right there. That's some locked in, son. Ooh. 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 Roger Willstone. I feel like that name rings a bell.
You don't want to play with your fellow keepers?
Oh, you don't want to play with your fellow mafia?
They've selected an intelligent corps.
He has selected a basement attire specifically for you. Oh.
than a few Daedra.
The main role useful is hitting them out heavy armor, giving them a taunt, and letting have all their remaining skills be heals and buffs. They're squishy as healers and low DPS. They are very squishy as healers. But do you really want them to have a taunt though? I don't want my man's like dragging enemies around. You know what I mean?
You could accomplish so much. The enemies
I don't even want him dragging like a world boss around. I just want him to like sit in the back and throw some heals on me and just stay safe. And I don't want him to aggro enemies at all. I don't want anybody chasing after him. And I know that's like too much to ask for because that's not how the game works.
Stronger than they once were, you know. Keeper Aroldor watches the first stone. Let's see if he's learned from me in our time together.
Is it just me or is our Arcanist teammate literally doing nothing? Like he's using abilities and stuff. But his damage is like non-existent. I'm not complaining, I'm just observing. Because I've said time and time again how I've never seen an Arcanist teammate not do anything. Like they're always very strong. This might be the one circumstance where I look at our DPS Arcanist teammate and be like, what's he doing? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have the highest DPS in the world. I think I cap out at like 70k. Which, realistically, like, we could double that. We could go up to like 130, 140k if we were freaking clean with it. But, you know. Boom, boom. One thing also is they have changed ranged weapons like Destro, Restro, and Boast. They'll try occasionally to run away. With S and B, they will face tank and hold in position. With Sword and Board, they'll face tank and hold in position. Interesting. That is true. I don't know when they did that, but I have noticed that more times than not, if an enemy targets like my companion has like a ranged weapon like a Destro or Restro staff, they will just run away. And they'll drag enemies like really far away, and it's really annoying. The auto attacks feel locked in now. I'm okay. I had to say something. Now I'm stuck. That whole fight, all my attacks were like super tight. I didn't feel like I was lagging her at all until I started saying something about it, and I immediately like could not use any abilities at all. I don't know what's happening tonight. This doorway is retarded, by the way. It's always been like that. There's like an invisible barrier between that doorway right there. So like, the enemies can't walk through it, and you can't attack through it, and they can't attack through it. You have to come to this side of the doorway, and I don't understand that. That is how it is, though, Robs. Like, every single time you say something about anything, it goes completely wrong. If you say something's going well, it goes wrong. If you say something's going badly, It just goes right for a minute. But only for a minute. Because God forbid you have any fun. Nah, not all the time, but it does seem like that, doesn't it? Dang it. Mafia, I was gonna say something about your Nana. I was gonna say that Mafio's Nana's a muscle mommy. And that was it. I didn't have any like slick comeback or like something funny to say. That was it. I hear she's a freaking fiend at arm wrestling.
Daedric power is not granted cheaply.
Man is a mushroom muscle mommy.
Humans are paid for their new powers with their
I'm telling you, man, mushrooms give you superpowers. Now, why did it attack the guy that I wasn't aiming at? Okay, you were not near me. Just so we're clear. Your arms are not that long, buddy. You know what you mean? You're a plumber slash electrician, so very superstitious with things like that. A plumber slash electrician, so like, you have a really thick mustache and you wear overalls? What does an electrician dress like? I used to have a buddy that was an electrician, and every single day, everything went wrong. Like, it was just a theme. That's just how it was. Like, it got to the point where, like, he never complained, he never said anything. It was just that, like, a problem is a problem and you deal with it, right? Like, I don't know, like, because I'm not too familiar with electrical work. But every electrician I've ever known, everything that can go wrong will go wrong inevitably. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And it's just kind of funny. Speaking of things going well,
and keep her alive.
this dungeon's smooth.
How much more powerful could you be made with my gift? You are.
I like this pool, man. See, the auto attacks feel great now. The auto attacks and the executes. The arc DPS better check if he's using the damage beam or the healing beam to heal the enemies. He's not doing great, is he? But like earlier, oh chest. Earlier we had a, I don't know, not just earlier, but a couple days ago too. We have seen some like seriously good Arcanist builds. People that do so much damage, like I can't even get into the room by the time they've killed the boss, and I'm right beside them, like that much damage, kind of damage. And I don't understand how that's even possible. Like, I'm almost on the side of arguing whether or not that one dude was hacking. Like, when we did that Celine's web dungeon with that Arcanist, he was on a completely different level. I don't think I've ever seen that much damage from anybody ever. It was insane. And it's really making me want to build an Arcanist just to run it. Just to experience what it's like to be strong, dude.
What do you want?
I'm sitting right here. Because I'm a man. Okay. He said he wants to kite all the Daedroths off of us. But I don't know if we have enough DPS to burn it down fast enough. Alright, he's got the beams. He's actually locked in with the beams. Or the balls, the orbs, whatever they're called. I knew it. I can't attack him anymore. Maybe I should relog. Or like close the game and reopen it or something. But yeah, see, it feels just like I can't auto attack. Don't worry, teammates. I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I don't know where everybody else was. Let's get out of here. We have to do City of Ash 2. That's the entire story of you playing ESO. Get stomped by a DK, build a DK, get stomped by a Sork, build a Sork, etc. except Necro. Necro is the just obligation to get all the classes. Wait, you've never been stomped by a Necro? I do feel like they're not as strong as they were when they came out. I don't really see a ton of people rocking Necro anymore, but I remember when the Necro first came out, it was like all the rage. All like, everybody was playing Necro, and they were pretty menacing in PvP. Dude, I gotta pee. I gotta pee really bad. Give me just 1 minute, I'll be right back. Alright. Dude, I don't know what I did to my leg, but my left leg, like the top half of my my calf, it hurts like a son of a gun when I walk, dude. And it's not really like all the time. It's usually like after a long day. It just feels really bad. And I feel like I pulled something or hurt myself. Oh my gosh, all the barrels are filled back up again? Are you serious? I don't need it. Alright, that's it. I don't need it anymore. But it's been like 3 or 4 days of it feeling like that, and it's not feeling any better, dude. It's driving me nuts. And like, I don't go to the doctor. So, I'm just gonna live with it. I don't even know the last time I went to the doctor.
Thank the divine.
Why is he butt naked?
New.
He's not butt naked. He really looks naked, dude. Could have pulled a muscle. Yeah, it just doesn't really feel like a pulled muscle.
I've been at this party for 4 years.
I don't know what it feels like.
The Argonian body wasn't meant to take this kind of abuse. But every time I try to leave, someone shoves a bottle at me. And here I stay.
So he's saucing, dude. Yeah, dude, I've never really felt anything like it. It's not like intolerable, but it's enough to like bother me when I walk. And I'm like, what the crap happened? Because I don't remember doing anything to it.
Morrowind made the party something special. Even the Dremora forgot to be angry all the time. They made the perfect distraction. But before I could take advantage, the troop died. If we could get them back. I borrowed this wine from Sanguine's private stock. It controls the dead. Pour it on the remains of the entertainers, then command their ghosts to go back to work. If they resume their old jobs, I can finally get out of here.
Dude, if I die and I still have to work, I'm gonna be friggin' pissed. Like, oh, I'll be so upset. Because, like, there's many days where I pray for death. Like, all I want is to not be there. And if I die and find out,
enjoying the
like,
party,
it's just too bad,
Ebonheart
you
pet
gotta keep
citizen?
working. I don't know. How do you escape the afterlife, man? There's gotta be a way.
No, thank you. I'd rather not drink anything in the Daedric Temple.
Is that what getting older is like? What, just like things randomly just start hurting after a while? Yeah, I think that is what getting older is like, man. I'm a rusty bucket of bolts at this point, dude, and I'm not even 30. That's it? Oh, she's outie. Nice, dude. We got a lead. Okay. Well, you all didn't have to continue to shift. I was trying to line them all up to hit them with my ultimate, and they all just kept running out of it. Been in construction for 10 years? Dude, construction, it hurts. Oh my gosh, dude. When, like, construction hurt me when I was 18. Like, I couldn't do construction anymore, man. There's no way.
I'm still dead, aren't I? I hoped it was just a bad dream. I sense I still have
I'm
one more role
26.
to
I'll be
play,
27 this year. Towards the end of the year, I'll be 27. 10 years is a long time to do construction, man. It's so hard on your body, man. Should have been a desk jockey. Dude, yeah. I mean, I've always had, like, physically demanding jobs. But, like, I always looked at like a desk job and been like, you know what? There's no way. There's no way. I could never sit behind a desk all day. With the exception of video games. I could sit behind a desk all day for video games. But that's different. Come on, now it's different. But like, I just, now, as I'm starting to get older, I think about like how I feel now, and I look to the future and I'm like, 30 more years? 30 more years of this? Like, there's no freaking way, dude. I gotta find a job where I can just sit down all day. I gotta tell people what to do or something, man. I can't. There's just no way.
Brilliant. That's the role I was born to play.
I knew it. I paid attention to what he said, I swear. You know, it would crush your soul sitting in a crucible for 10 hours a day. When you... Oh, a cubicle. I was like, crucible as in like Destiny 2 PvP, like, because I could probably do that. Like, I could spend 10 hours a day playing PvP in Destiny. I don't love Destiny too much anymore, but I used to. It would hurt. It would hurt sitting at a desk for 10 hours a day. Like, it just depends on what you're doing. Have you thought about the most prestigious job, forklift operator? That's what I do now. And it still hurts.
I knew this lousy job wasn't over. Must I sling more libations for my captors?
Yes, the bar needs your services.
I couldn't agree more.
What do you want?
Dude, honestly, being a forklift operator sucks. It's so boring. Like, every moment of the day, I'm just losing my mind. Like, if I could wear headphones and listen to music or, like, a podcast or something, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. But it's so boring. Like, there's no challenge. There's no difficulty. There's no, like, there's no puzzles to solve. There's no, like, there's nothing. You just stand there and, like, like, move your hands back and forth. It sucks, dude. I don't like it.
You're welcome to try, Ebonheart Dog.
Oh, he just wants to fight. Oh.
Stop, I give up.
You better give
me the
up.
bottle, I'll drink it.
10 push-ups for every pallet moved. Well, I've been trying to get out of it. Like, I've been throwing boxes by hand. As often as I can, I've been throwing boxes by hand. Because I much prefer it. Like, not only is it, like, physically demanding, which I can appreciate. Like, I know I'm complaining about hurting right now. But, like, I feel like if I don't move, I hate my life. I don't know. My job's always been the gym, and I can't really imagine a world where my job's not my gym, because I couldn't afford a gym membership. But it's a lot more entertaining throwing boxes all day. I know it sounds frigging ridiculous to say that, like, it's entertaining to, like, I pick things up and I put things down. Like, it's really not entertaining, but it's much more entertaining than driving a forklift all day. That sucks. Caveman brain. Dude, it really is caveman brain. I don't know how people do it. Like, there's people that have been doing that for like 10, 20 years, just driving forklifts around. And they're like, yep, I like it. I just drive back and forth all day and it's a good time. And I go home to my wife and kids at the end of the day. And I'm like, I would literally shoot myself if I had to do that for that long. Like, I'm not going to last. I'll be straight up. I'm not going to survive in that environment. Well, that was unfortunate. There was a chest in front of me. What is that? Ice. I pick things up and then I put them down. Where's this guy going? Never mind, he just choked. Nice. Good execute. New Ark DLC got a trailer today? Don't talk to me about Ark. I am in my negative state with it. I can't. Ark pissed me off. I had my fun. I enjoyed it for a while. I'm down. I'm done with it. I'm good. I don't need to play Ark for like another year. Especially considering their aggressive marketing strategy for their DLCs. I can't say I'd be even remotely interested in supporting that. Like, I did not appreciate the DLCs that they've introduced recently. I feel like I expressed myself pretty thoroughly already. I don't want to keep beating it into the ground, but I didn't feel appreciated as a member of the community by the way they were shoving it down my throat every 5 seconds. New map like Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction. Wait, when you say new map, like them? Do you mean like new map like all of them combined, or is it just like a brand spanking new, completely creative map? Because I do like new maps, I'll be honest. I had a blast with Aberration. Mostly. Up until the end, I had a blast with Aberration. Dang, bro. He just evaded my ultimate.
I'm coming for you, Gilrain.
Is it just me, or is our teammate... Is our Nightblade teammate literally just spamming like a stab ability over and over again? But it's doing good damage. Brand new map meant you meant the DLCs like their old DLCs. They were all new maps, nothing like that. Bob's Tales, thank God. Yeah, but it wasn't the contents of Bob's Tall Tales. It was the box in which it was presented. Like, you know how like when you open a Christmas present, like it's like somebody took a box and like shaped it like a giant cock and then like put Hitler's face on it. Like, that was how I felt about the delivery of the Christmas present that Bob's Tall Tales was, right? What was inside the box was fine. I had no problems with that. The DLC itself was actually kind of cool. But I will not be purchasing Bob's Tall Tales ever. That was friggin' disrespectful how they delivered it, man. But with that being said, a new map does sound cool.
How in oblivion did he get here? Damn it!
Now you die!
I believe I'm by myself. I'm being manhandled. The stuff in the package is always good, Mafio. The stuff in your package is not. But Sorry, I didn't mean to rip on you like that. That was unnecessary. Yeah, I was joking. It wasn't even a good joke. It was just low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry. Don't talk about my low-hanging fruit. I'll talk about your low-hanging fruit. Bobby, did I ever tell you this story about the guy that flushed his nuts down the toilet? I think I might have told you. I never knew the guy, but I was told by somebody that there was somebody that had nuts that hung so low that he accidentally flushed them down the toilet when he was taking a dump once. And I don't believe it. To this day, I'm skeptical about it because I'm like, how's that even possible? Who flushes the toilet while they're sitting on it? You know, like, there's a bunch of things that just don't really add up there, if I'm being honest, but it is a funny thing to think about.
Never mind that. How about you try?
You're at the point where you're just excited for new content maps because you played all the old maps to death? Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need a new something. And I think mods go a long way. Like mods make a massive difference when it comes to sustaining in between new maps and whatnot, but see, that's the relationship I have with Ark, man. Like, I love it and then I hate it, and I love it then I hate it, and like, I'll play it like, I'll grind, like, I'll freaking play the piss out of Ark for like, you know, a couple weeks, a month, maybe 2 months. And as long as the boys are playing, right? It's got to be with friends because it's not the same by yourself. But then after I've done my due and I've gotten my fill, I just like, you know, I start to experience the bugs that Ark has and the issues that the game is filled with. And I'm like, I get a little bit frustrated and then I get impatient and then I get annoyed. And then I'm like, you know what? I can't take this anymore. I'm done. I beat the map. I'm cool. I filled myself up with some Ark. And I don't need to play for like the next 11 or 12 months. Yeah, and that's unfortunate that that's how the game goes, because like, that's not really how it should be. You shouldn't love it so much that you hate it severely. I just don't think that that's like a good game design. Ark has some very good qualities to it, hence the reason everybody loves it so much when they do play it, and why people keep coming back like myself. So it's got a lot going for it, but I think that with like some TLC, some serious love and care, like, you know, hence maybe the potential of Ark 2 being significantly better, some seriously big improvements delivered right to Ark 2, I think that could go a long way. And we touched on a lot of the stuff that that was a really fast boss fight. We touched on a lot of the stuff that would make Ark better during the last series that we did with Ark. And I think my biggest pet peeve, aside from like the glitches and bugs that make the game a little bit intolerable, the end game is incredibly lacking. Like, the end game is filled with stuff, but it's just really shallow stuff. And it does not sustain me, especially if you play on like a legitimate server. If you want to play on like an official server and like have rates for collecting items and materials and stuff like normal, rather than having things sped up a little bit, and not just collections, but like taming rates and breeding rates and that kind of stuff, like really drags out the end game by an immense amount. You're talking thousands and thousands of hours just breeding dinosaurs for a boss fight to potentially just lose them like immediately, and you know, all the gear that you have to grind, and it's a lot. It's I think the end game really needs some some serious care. And that would really go a long way in my opinion. Now, I know there's a lot of people that probably really love the end game of Ark, but it is not my favorite. I much prefer like the first 3/4 of Ark. After I beat the first boss fight on the first difficulty, I'm good. I don't really care about anything after that. Like, I don't care about the, ooh. How do we get up here? I don't really care about the hyper technology, like,
This is the end of the line.
or what hyper technology? What's it called? I don't really care about the element, or any of that kind of stuff. All right, that's fine. I don't want to drag those enemies. Yeah, element means very little to me. That kind of stuff is just whatever. And I think in PvP, that kind of stuff would make a major difference. Like, it would have a lot more value to it. But I really kind of hate the idea of PvP too. I just, I don't play Ark for PvP, I play Ark for PvE. But that's just my personal preference.
Show our visitors how bright
I like to build fun stuff and have a good time, and I don't like the idea of someone coming along and blowing it up. It's grindy, you never got to the tech tier, did you? We've gotten to the tech tier. I've never progressed through the tech tier. So I've gotten to the tech tier a handful of times now. Like, as many times as we've played through Ark, we've gotten to it. But I just can't, like, find the drive to push through all of the tech tier, to unlock all the engrams and collect all the element required to build the stuff needed for the tech. Like, there's just no reason to, in my opinion. And, that's kind of what I mean by, like, I wish Endgame had a lot of TLC given to it, because I would love to experience it all. I just don't care about it. There's no incentive. And I think, like, even on an official server, it takes such an incredibly long amount of time to get to that point in the game that somebody like myself that gets a little bit obsessive, like, I burn out. Like, I can't play that long and assume that I'm gonna be able to, like, yeah, more, let's go, more, I want more. Like, nah, I'm good. I spent like 300 hours breeding friggin' dinosaurs last time in one world. I was good after that. It's basically super advanced technology, Iron Man suits, teleporters, plasma guns. Yeah, I have a pretty decent understanding of what it is. Like, I've looked through it all pretty thoroughly. So I understand it all, and I just have never, like, worn the Iron Man suit. I've never, like, experienced teleporters, because I just don't see the need for it. Like, I don't know. There's just no benefit to it. I think that if once you hit tech tier, if it, like, say for example, the world itself became significantly more difficult after you hit tech tier, like, say like tech dinos started spawning frequently, and dinosaurs became a lot stronger, and like mutations and stuff in wild dinos started making actual survival a challenge again, because survival is like the name of the game. It's a survival game. But once you get to like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the game, survival's not even a thing anymore. You don't even think about it. So I would like to see the survival aspect reintroduced to the end game of it in a way that makes things more interesting, but not too punishing to the point where you're back to the Stone Age again if you die and lose, like, your friggin' Iron Man suit. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if, like, if other people in the art community have a similar feeling, but, like, that's just my personal thoughts and feelings about it. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. You usually don't spend that much time on a single map. You spend about 150 hours max, but at that point, you've completed everything that the map has to offer. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. Exactly. You've done all the caves, you've collected all the things, you've experienced the boss fights, you've bred a bunch of dinos, you've explored the map pretty thoroughly. You know, you've built your bases, possibly. Yeah. And I know that Ark is kind of sort of designed to bring the end game with you from one world to the other, which I can't understand that at all. Like, I wouldn't want to bring all my maxed out stuff from one world to the next. Like, the point in starting a new world, in my opinion, is to start completely over from butt naked scratch. I think it's way more fun that way. New maps have always been what keep it fresh for you. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't go back and play the island again and get the same level of enjoyment that I had the first time I played the island. Like, kind of like, I don't know. It's probably the same way for every game. I don't know if I've ever played a game the second time or the third time or the fourth time and still gotten that same experience and same level of joy and enthusiasm and love for it, with the exception of maybe Skyrim. Skyrim might be the only game that I've ever felt that way for. Maybe not even Skyrim. So that's just kind of the name of the game, right? Like, video games are that. There's only one first time experience that you get for a game. So you really gotta cherish it and love it. Especially if it's one of those games, man, because you know what it is. If it's one of those games, you know it's one of those games when you play it. Skyrim's friggin' totally one of them. And I feel like Ark is too, man. Like, Ark is really, really fun, especially if you experience it with your friends. But like all good things, man, it curls up and dies like an old fart. Except Elder Scrolls, baby. This game lasts forever. I am not in combat game. Don't lie to me. Shortcuts.
You don't have to come down here for me to hurt you.
No! Vinganian!
This game is necroed? What do you mean? Brought back to life? Oh, the numbies are popping now, dude. We got a Warhorn active? Oh, 89,000? My freaking ult's back up?
You cannot escape the fire. Golden Flame will find you wherever you go.
That was hard mode, dude. Good fight. You finally got back into that MOBA you used to play? It's completely dead. Which one was it? Nothing but bots and diamonds. Super unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Which MOBA was it? Because I don't know if I remember you telling me about it. Like, I know we've talked a lot about Smite and a lot about League and a lot about predecessors. Well, you guys don't talk about predecessors. I talk about predecessors. Arena of Valor. Okay, that does sound familiar. I remember you talking about that. Definitely have not played that myself, though.
You have.
That is unfortunate, though, man. I'm sorry to hear that about all the bots and whatnot. It always kind of crushes your soul a little bit when there's something that you enjoy, that just kind of like falls apart, and you watch it die, like Assassin's Creed. I'll never stop, dude. Like, there's never gonna be a day in life ever that I don't talk about how I'm so upset with Assassin's Creed. It's ruined my life. Like, I'll never be the same person again. He's getting all these ornates, or intricates, or whatever. Tell you what's up, man. You used to be so full of joy and hope. I know. I used to smile. There was a day when my beard was not gray. That's why you stopped playing in the first place. Slowly watch the player base move on. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. But, like, I feel like I experienced a similar thing with Smite 2 recently. Not Smite 2. Smite 1 recently. Like, Smite was, like, real good. It wasn't, like, League levels of popular when it comes to MOBAs. League has, like, probably always been the biggest MOBA. But it was a pretty popular MOBA, man. And it had a lot going for it. It had a fairly large player base. Like, a lot of content creators revolved around Smite. And then, it went through some rough patches, man. Like, it had some moments where it was good, it was bad. It was good, it was bad. And the player base rose and it fell, and it rose and it fell. And I think at the wrong time, they were like, let's release the Smite 2 open beta. And that, in my opinion, really hurt the integrity of not just Smite 1, but also Smite 2, because it was not ready. And, it kind of just, like, fell flat, in my opinion. I don't know. It sucked. I really loved Smite, dude. And it did just kind of not work. Like, whatever they were doing, they did it wrong, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that there's not potential for Smite 2 to come back, like, super hard and be really, really good in the future, but it's definitely going through a rough spot right now. And yes, Assassin's Creed PTSD, it is a clinical condition, and it is akin to retardation as well, so I've got them both, unfortunately.
Why did you drag me back here?
The ballroom needs you.
The ballroom? I think I can be of use there.
It's just such an awkward conversation. I'm sorry about your terminal condition. It's actually external, so it's not like a me problem. It's a you guys problem. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but it doesn't affect me. It affects all of you guys watching, so I don't know what to tell you. Like,
oh, hello. You're going to hurt me, aren't you? Please, I don't want to drink that.
I know you said terminal, not internal, but I saw an opportunity. Drink this or take a beating. Oh my gosh, dude, we're not messing around in this dungeon. He's outie. It could be worse. You could have TDS. Is this where I ask you what TDS is and the joke comes from me asking? 'Cause I don't know what TDS is. Don't know why I keep trying to sit on those chairs. I keep thinking they're... Oh, that chest is still here, dude. That's the same chest we left from before. It's so bad you're gonna make it everyone else's problem. Well, I mean... If you do so care to subscribe... subscribe, like the video, maybe join the memberships. I'm working on some things for memberships, by the way. I would like to introduce some new fun things to the memberships. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, and I don't want to openly discuss it on stream because I'm thinking we could have some fun thing. I think it's probably better discussed in Discord, and I say that because YouTube is only okay with some things.
Buy me a drink?
We're gonna turn the memberships into the only viewers is what I'm getting at, okay? It's and it can't be discussed publicly. No, for real. Aside from like emojis and stuff, I would like to introduce like some like specifically designated streams to the memberships only. And I'm gonna get like some ideas together, and I'm gonna throw like some things in Discord and try to get some feedback from you guys here sometime in the near future. And hopefully we can designate like once a week, once every 2 weeks, like a members only stream for something like way off kilter, like way off, and something really silly, really fun, and we'll just try to have a good time with it. And yeah, just to kind of keep things interesting, and you know, give a little like appreciation to you guys for being members, because I really don't feel like I offer anything for memberships on the channel yet. And I know I've talked about this before, but YouTube really doesn't pay much money, especially for a smaller creator. Like, ad revenue is not uber significant. Well, specifically, ad revenue is not significant to a creator of my size, right? Like, my channel does not get much ad revenue. My memberships provide like a significantly larger income than the ad revenue does, which is crazy to think of. So yeah, something to just be like, man, thank you guys, because you're the lifeblood of this channel, and you know, you don't have to be a member to support the channel, and because every single thing counts, man. Oh my gosh, it scared me.
I need healing.
Even if like you don't even have to participate in chat, man. Like, if you're just like in the background enjoying what we do here, just being a part of the community, even if it's a shadow in the distance, man, like, it makes a massive difference. So like, yeah, thank you guys for being cool. I still don't know what TDS is. That's a good pull. Dang, I wish I could have participated better. I'm lost. I'm lost in this dungeon. I got a hook a left up here. Dang, dude, every time I see an enemy breathe fire like that, it makes me so excited to start a Dragon Knight. I freaking love the Dragon Knight class. Mafia, no worries, brother. It's all good, sir. But you will be removed from the memberships channel, just so you know, because you've left early today. Nah, dude, thank you for hanging out. I wish you the best, sir. Take care. I'm just joking, dude. I wouldn't do that. I don't even know if I can do that. Good nighty night, my friend.
What's
Don't tell
going
anybody I
on?
called you my friend.
Am I dead? I am, aren't I?
Does
that mean I'm your necromantic servant? If that's what you want. But what's the point? I'm dead, you know.
I sent her to the wrong location.
Move quick!
Alright, I don't need to go that way, I don't think. I need to go back around to this room. This quest is a little bit goofy inside this dungeon. Dang, bro, it's almost 4 o'clock already. What happened tonight? Good night, friend. I think I will not pay your rent anymore. Alright, no worries. Simon, what the heck, dude? I mean, you don't have to. It was never required. But it does seem odd that I was like, I'm about to do a bunch of fun stuff for members, and you're just like, I don't want to be a member anymore. That doesn't sound fun at all. Were the new emojis not to your liking?
I love a good crowd, but there needs to be music.
The stage.
Drama?
Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. She's moving to a new location because I'm not sending her to the right place. So she needs to be in the ballroom, and I did not know that. Oh, dude, Simon, no worries, man. I didn't mean to, like, put you on the spot like that. I was just joking around with you. Yeah, man, no worries at all. It's okay. You do whatever you gotta do. Take care of you first, man. I appreciate all the love and support, regardless. I just love you a little bit less. That's all. That's all. Sorry, dude. I can't help it. I'm just joking. No, but for real, I will be like asking for feedback and stuff in Discord. So if you guys are not in Discord,
What's with all the dialogue?
there's
The
one
people
down
demand
below. You can
music.
take a little looky at it if
I
you're
knew you
interested. The link to it is in the description. And it's a good time in there. Stream updates are happening in there directly. And all sorts of other stuff, man. It's a good time. I might put the poll on the... Man... I don't know, because the thing that I want to do with, like, the members-only streams is I wanted to, like, turn monetization off so I don't have to worry about YouTube, like striking me and stuff for being a bad boy. So I kind of don't want to put the ideas directly on YouTube because I don't want YouTube to turn around and be like, hey, this is inappropriate. But we'll talk about it more another day.
I just want to go home.
I'm not getting naked. Let's be clear about that. There's not really an Only Beavers. That's just to make things absolutely clear. The clothes are staying on.
Finally go home. I'm going
Just
to
so
crawl
you
into
know.
my hut and sleep until the start of the next age. I'll never forget what you did for me, provided I remember any of this when I wake up.
You're welcome, Mr. Drunk Lizard Man. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've completed everything in this dungeon aside from this quest we're about to turn in. Definitely not getting a membership then. I knew it. I knew that was going to turn a lot of people down. But like I did just get a pedicure for my my toes. Wink, 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 wink.
My agents tell me that 3 new souls have joined the celebration. Excellent. My Lord Sanguine will be pleased. You have the stench of Moloch Ball upon you, but you did as I asked. Thank you, mortal.
Gross, dude. I can't even begin to imagine what Moloch Ball smells like. If not only beavers, are you showing bomb making tutorials? No, I wouldn't do anything like that. No, it wouldn't be anything that I thought was like truly inappropriate. I was just thinking it's more oriented towards like adult stuff rather than like, because like generally I like to keep the channel like kid friendly. Where like I want younger people to be welcome here and not like you know, I don't like to be cussing and stuff and all the time and although we do discuss like mature concepts, like I like to leave the door open for younger people if they're interested to join the channel, even though I think that generally like my personality and the things that I do revolve around like adults usually. But with that being said, I thought memberships Mafia as a kid, well, I mean, Mafia is quite mature for his age, if you cannot tell by the jokes that he makes constantly. He's very mature. But no, I thought the memberships would be fun to bring things more towards like the adult side, just like the way adults have fun. Like I said, we'll talk about it more directly in Discord. That fall damage sucks. Do you think kids play this game? Like, what do you think the age range for ESO is? Generally. I would imagine it's older. Mafio is 10? Adult stuff. What is that face? Why does it look like the cat from Alice in Wonderland? I didn't even know that was an emoji. Why did it get banned from YouTube's chat? What the heck, YouTube? See, this is what I'm talking about. We can't talk about anything publicly now. Like, we're not allowed to even have a reasonable conversation anymore. I like killing dregs, dude. It's a satisfying enemy to take down, especially in larger groups. Whoa, that was a quick one. 12? Wait, what do you mean 12 plus, Simon? Are you talking about this game? Well, yeah, like, you can play this game if you're older, but I'm saying like, or sorry, if you're younger, you're allowed to play ESO. It's not like it's restricted by age, within reason, right? There are some hot muscle mommies around, so, you know, watch out. The plus is cheating? Well, it kind of is, doesn't it? But I think that a game like this would typically draw people that are a little bit older, right? I don't know, when I think of like younger kids playing video games nowadays, I think of like them playing Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. Simon. And it's so satisfying taking down those dregs. The game is 17 plus, just saying. Is it actually? I didn't know. I did assume it was like a mature game, because there's a lot of like killing and stuff, and you know, there's some cussing now and then, but there's really not much blood. But I would say that this is definitely a mature-oriented type of game. Is free soon, why not? Well, oh, you're talking about Marvel Rivals. I was just joking. I jokes. Yeah, dude, Simon, by the way, sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your one chat. I totally agree, man. Oh, the alcohol. Yeah, that would definitely do it. There's, like, smoking and alcohol and and stuff like that in this game. So that does make actually a lot of sense. But yeah, Simon, dude, some of the things that people do for views on social media is, there are things that people do. That's for sure. That's about the explanation that I'm gonna give it. Dude, I was scrolling through shorts one day, and I saw some guy with it. He was in his kitchen. Nice house, by the way. I gotta just, you know, put that out there. He had a nice freaking house. And he had his camera on his phone. It was a shorts live stream. He had his camera on his phone pointed down towards his feet. He was standing in a massive puddle of ketchup and mustard. And then he was in his boxers. That was nothing else, just boxers. And his body was completely covered in like mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup, and he's like put the camera up to his face, and he had like a clown face painted on himself with mustard and ketchup. And he was not joking, like he was not just goofing around like ooh ha, nothing like that. He was just having an honest conversation like we're having now. He was just like, and yeah, man, I think I'm really gonna go like down to the bowling alley this weekend and have a good time with my friends and buddies. We're gonna grab a couple beers, and like that was the conversation that he was having in the live stream while dressed in ketchup and condiments. And I just was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything like that as a content creator. Like that's a little bit out of my my wheelhouse, I guess. I don't know what to put it or how to say it. I don't know, dude. I just but I did stick around to observe for longer than I would have stuck around most people this live stream. So whatever he's doing is kind of working, which is really unfortunate. Back in your day, COD was the Fortnite of the day, but more graphic and more graphic voice chat. Yeah, I would probably argue to say that Call of Duty still has quite a graphic voice chat. But yeah, that was my my experience of like the Fortnite of back in the day was Call of Duty for me too. That's what every kid played, man. It's where you learned how to socialize.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you insane?
There's a limit for games on age?
Don't you know what taking those relics will do
You mean
to the
age
drag?
on games? I mean, there's always been like an age restriction for games. Like, I remember when I was real young, I might have been like 12 or 13 years old when Far Cry 3 came out, and I could not buy Far Cry 3 on my own because it was rated mature. And my mom took me to GameStop. Shout out to the guy that was working at GameStop. I don't know his name. I don't remember anything about him, but I just want to tell you that heroes don't always wear capes, okay? This is not a joke. This was one of the coolest guys I ever met, and I wish that I could like send him a Christmas card every year or something, because I just don't know who he is. But when I went to GameStop with my mom to buy Far Cry 3, because I was so excited to play the game, it looked so cool, and I couldn't wait. And my mom was asking the dude at GameStop, she was like, it's rated M for mature, like, is that a problem? He was like, no, it's not really a big deal. And she was looking at the back, she was like, vulgar language, smoking, nudity. She was like, nudity? Like, what kind of nudity? And the guy at the GameStop was like, well, it's like a tribal type thing. You might see like a native woman walking around without a shirt on or something. And my mom took that as like, oh, that's fine. Like, oh yeah, that's not a big deal. And she bought me the game. Little did I know what was going to happen in one of the cutscenes that the 12-year-old me was thrilled to experience. So shout out to that that dude from GameStop being a cool guy, you know, supporting his younger generations, dude.
What? Our orders were to protect the reliquaries.
Simon, you'd be
Removing
surprised.
the relics is the worst thing you can
Absolute
do.
legend.
This is
I
a
know,
disaster.
dude. I know. If it wasn't for him playing it off like that, I would have never played Far Cry 3 as a kid. I'm just saying.
The relics will enrage the dreg. The tree minders will lose control over them.
Simon, you would be surprised what attractive women would do for views on social medias, especially Twitch, dude. There's a whole segment of Twitch designated to hot tubs just for hot chicks.
There's a whole ritual to perform. The tree minders must
Yes.
first calm the dreg, and then return the relics to their containers.
Okay.
But my father knows this. He knows the relics can't be disturbed. This is madness.
Madness.
We must warn the tree minders.
Okay.
Take the relics to Tree Minder Ralital. Her camp is near the ruins. She'll know what to do. I'll go back to the camp and speak to my father. There must be a logical explanation for this.
Got it. All right. Sorry, I wanted to play that dialogue out. You said your step-nephew told you how the older ones would play COD well and have their 5 or 6-year-old younger kids crap talking on the mic. Dude, there's no freaking way. That's hilarious. They're 5 or 6-year-olds. It's hilarious, but also like kind of really jacked up. Like, not to be like a grumpy old man, like get off my lawn, but I don't appreciate when parents are, like teach their kids how to cuss and swear and say like vulgar things, because like it is funny and it's cute, but it's also like really inappropriate, and I feel like that's not a good way to bring your kid up as a parent. But it's also funny. It is funny. That's why you don't like to watch Twitch? Because of all the hot naked chicks? Dude, that's why people watch Twitch. Like, what do you mean that's why you don't like to watch Twitch? You can't tell me that you don't like to watch hot naked chicks. Come on, man. Simon's like, I like muscle men in camo suits for Call of Duty. That's it. Nothing less, nothing more. I have a very specific taste. Oh, can I reach that? Tell me I can reach that guy. I can't reach that guy. Dude, dregs are so satisfying to kill. I kind of want to go back to that one spot in Stonefalls just to kill them again. This is a really good spot in Stonefalls to kill dregs. The hot tub thing was such an epidemic that Twitch had to create a new category for it. You're right, it was. You're not joking. And Twitch, I don't know if you guys know, but Twitch has gone through many iterations of what is acceptable and not acceptable when it comes to exposure of your body. And there's a lot of like live streaming video game channels that are, it's literally like the game is like this big, like in the corner, like, hold on, wait. The game's like this big in the corner of the screen, and the rest is just like 3 separate cameras. One for like a glass chair with a chick that's wearing a thong and a camera underneath, and then there's one that's like pointed at her cleavage, and the other one's like, I don't know, inside her butt or something. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, some of the things that go on, and it's basically like softcore porn. Like, it's kind of hard to argue with that.
My father wasn't at our camp. Wait, where are Tree Minder Ralital and the others? A Tree Minder never leaves a fire untended. Even if Tree Minder Ralital was called away, one of the other Tree Minders should have stayed to tend the fire. My father would sooner lose an arm than disobey orders. I smell treachery. Major, this is some twisted Dominion plot.
He did make it very specific that he could not leave the camp, and Norland would freak out if he found out that his father left the camp too. So something must have gone wrong, right?
Give the relics to me. You've done enough damage for one day.
What?
Forgive me. I've no right to blame you. You were only following my father's orders. You can trust me. The relics will be safe with me until we locate Tree Minder Ralital and the others. The Dreg may have taken them. They've been driven insane with bloodlust. Dreg buried their captured prey alive, in piles of hardened mud. We must find them before they suffocate.
Got it.
We should separate to cover more ground. If you find them, bring them back to this camp. Make haste. Every moment puts them closer to death.
All right. I think I remember this quest. But yeah, Simon, I don't know where I'd be without all the crap that you've given me over the last couple of years, man. Oh, he dead. I want that log. Give me. Dang, dude, I wish today flew past. Like, I feel like we haven't even been streaming for that long. It's been almost 4 hours already. I also feel like I didn't get to make nearly as much progress through Shadowfen that I kind of wanted to. Without my crap, you would not be trying the old Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, and I definitely don't have that clinical PTSD that we talked about because of it. Dude, I know it sounds ridiculous, and I feel like it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but dude, I literally find it difficult to go a single day without going on a rant about Assassin's Creed. I can't help it. It's compulsive. There's an issue with it. Like, and I know it's not like just Assassin's Creed that's the problem. It's not like Assassin's Creed turned me into a monster, you know? Like, I didn't just like come back to camp one day and be like, and the children, I killed them all. Like, you know, the friggin' Star Wars type situation. It's definitely part of my personality, but the experience of the newer Assassin's Creed games absolutely unlocked a part of my personality and brain that I did not know was there before, dude. Like, I just can't, I can't handle it, man. I'm losing it. I'm freaking out now just thinking about it. Like, we haven't even started talking about Assassin's Creed. I mean, we are technically talking about it, but there's no reason to get on a rant, and I'm here ready. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm rearing to freaking go. Like, I'm smoking at the engine right now. So, I mean, you ought to, like, you ought to go back to all the streams we've ever had and cut out a compilation of all of the times I've ranted about Assassin's Creed and, like, put it together and just time it. Just, like, you don't have to, like, just, like, count up the hours that I've sat here and just like screamed about Ubisoft.
My camp is at the ruins.
It's a lot of hours. It has to be.
Mud is my mother. Njorlund breathes no more.
Now, hold on.
Sithis has called him back to chaos.
He was alive when I left him.
Look at the blade. That's Servild's weapon. What could drive a father to such madness that he would murder his own hatchling?
Servild asked me to collect the relics.
Then Servild has betrayed us all. Perhaps he has been taken by some madness. Or perhaps he is in league with our enemies. Balance must be restored.
Alright.
Where are the relics now?
I gave him to Njorlund, which means his Servild, his father, Njorlund's father, has taken those relics. This is actually a good turn, a twist in the story that I didn't expect. I actually really liked Servild, and I did trust him. He seemed so genuine.
Yet here is his body, and the relics are nowhere to be found. If Servild was an agent of the Dominion, the relics could already be in our enemies' hands. In time, they will discover how to use them to control the Dreg.
Man, that's, if you could put together 12 movies, you're talking like, what's a movie? Like, say it's on average like 2 hours, right? Like 2 hours, you're looking at like 24, 30 hours. Right? Like straight of just ripping at Assassin's Creed. Do you think that would be something people would watch? Is that something that's interesting?
The Dominion camp at Bog's Edge. I'm no warrior, but there is something I can do. A ritual that might serve as a diversion. I'll need something from their camp. Something laden with their scent. Can you do this?
Yeah, I'm sure they've got a latrine somewhere.
When you have the item, bring it to the reliquary within these ruins. I'll prepare myself for the ritual and meet you there.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna... Dang, bro. Alright, I'm not gonna ignore him. That was a really good pull. Cats and dogs, man. What's up, dude? Thank you so much, dude. I hope you have a good one too, dude. Diggity dude. I appreciate you dropping in. Your rants on Ubisoft are probably like 10 times better than most new shows like Rings of Power, Cleopatra, Velma, Alkalite. How dare you put Velma in there? That is a classic. Okay. Yeah, most new shows are not good in my opinion. Okay. I know it's telling me I'm in combat, but I feel... Oh, there he is. Like... Dude, I don't know if a show nowadays has ever been shut down harder than Velma was. Like... I don't know if I have it in me to go on a Ubisoft, like a Ubisoft, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, the way I rip on Ubisoft, I don't know if I could go on and on about Velma because I never watched it, but I did see like a trailer for it when it was first being ready to be released. And look, man, I like to think I'm oh, dude, cats and dogs, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I wish you the best. Good luck to you guys, man. Be safe. But so I saw the trailer, and I like to think I'm a reasonably balanced person. Like don't get me wrong, I am a human being. I get upset. I get, you know, I feel emotions, but I think generally I find myself hard to offend. It depends on the circumstance. It depends on the circumstance, obviously. But like, I don't think I've ever looked at anything that the concept of the show Velma had revolved around and been offended. Like, never once have I looked at any of that and just been like, man, this is unacceptable. But like, my old white man immediately was like ripped out of its cage as soon as I saw the advertisement for Velma, and I was so offended. I was so upset because, and part of it has to do with the fact that, like, I grew up with Scooby-Doo, man. Like, I freaking loved the Scooby-Doo show when I was a kid. Like, all of them. I loved the movies. I loved the ones from the 90s. I loved the ones from the 2000s. Like, I loved Scooby-Doo so much. And then I saw that, and I was like, it's over. The world that we know is gone. Nothing will ever be the same. And I was really upset. And I was like, this looks like maybe the worst show that has ever existed in the history of shows. And I thought I might be alone in that opinion. I thought that, you know, there was going to be a demographic of people that were actually really going to enjoy Velma. Everybody hated it. It immediately got shut down. I don't even think the show ever aired. People immediately were like, this is the worst thing ever. I was pretty happy to hear that.
You have something with our enemy's scent?
I don't know if it's like there's ever been anything as universally hated as much as Velma was, aside from maybe Hitler. right?
Place the bedding in the reliquary. My ritual will plant the seed of the Dominion's destruction in the minds of the Dreg.
Did you see what Disney did to Snow White? I didn't really see much of it myself, but I heard some word of mouth that they absolutely butchered it. I don't know. Apparently it's really bad.
The prey's scent is placed into a sacred vessel to attract the nearest predator. This ritual will turn the Dreg on the dry-skinned fools who seek to enslave them.
Supposed to be bad? Is it not out yet?
The Dominion must be stopped before they learn the secrets of the relics. And Sayervild must pay for Njorlund's murder. Let us begin. Place the item on the reliquary.
Like, I heard that the actor that plays Snow White is actually, like, really cool. Like, oh, hello. Hi, guys. I heard she was, like, actually a really good actor. She just, like, unfortunately fell into this position where she was contracted with Disney, and Disney just, like, ruined everything. Cleopatra's show they made Cleopatra black, and it pissed off the Egyptians enough that they sued Netflix over it? Are you freaking serious, dude? I did not hear about that.
The seed is planted. The Dreg are frenzied by
Okay.
the Dominion scent. Sayervild
I guess
must be
Egyptians
stopped,
technically
and
aren't
the
black,
relics
but they do
return.
have, like, brown
The
skin.
wind tells me that they are near Mud Shallow Cave in the Dominion camp. Make haste.
Like, when I think of, like, black as a race, I think of, like, African American, right? Like, it's a different kind of black than like Egyptian black, right? Egyptian black is more close to, like, maybe like South India or something like that, right? Cleopatra gone woke. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Shaggy was black in Velma. Which, if I'm being honest, is hella racist, because Shaggy's the pothead, dude. He's the hippie pothead, man. How are they gonna go and make Shaggy black? Like, that was actually really racist that they did that. I don't know if they intended it to be that way, but it is kind of funny.
You have nothing to fear. Your smell will be sun-blessed to their senses, and the Dominion dryskins will smell like prey, the most delicious freshwater trout. Go quickly, before Sayervild flees with the relics.
Dang, dude. That's crazy. All the way up here. I don't know, man. I feel like if you're gonna rewrite a show, or like if you're gonna rewrite a movie, or some story that's already been told before, and you're gonna like make one of the main characters black that was not originally black, you gotta choose like a really good part. Like, you gotta go hard with your choice of actor. Like, maybe not what's his face, the comedian, the short guy. I always forget his name for some reason. Maybe not him. I don't. Cleopatra was part of the Ptolemy dynasty. So when Alexander the Great's empire split up, it was ruled by his generals and descendants, so Cleopatra was Greek. Wait, really? I did not know that. Okay, so, I mean, assuming that all Greeks are white, because I think most Greeks are white, I'm assuming most Greeks are white. Everything I know about Greek history, they were all white. So, yeah, that would make sense. That does complicate things, doesn't it? They made Bridgerton's Queen Charlotte black too? I don't know that one. I know Queen Charlotte, but I don't even know what movie you're referencing. I don't know. I don't watch many movies, man. I don't watch any movies. I say this often, but like, I don't remember the last time I even like turned on my TV to sit down and watch a TV show or a movie. And like 99.9% of the newer stuff just does not interest me. I liked like older movies. Older movies and TV shows, but I think part of it had to do with me being younger too. Like, I just enjoyed cinema more as a younger person, because I think it was, as a young kid, it's so much easier to suspend your disbelief, right? It's so much easier to be absorbed in the world that you are experiencing on the screen when it comes to movies and stuff. That's why I think I like games so much more now, is because I feel so much more engaged as if I'm in this world of Elder Scrolls. I don't know. LMAO, did you see that in the new Harry Potter show, the guy they wanted to play Snape was black? Wait, really? I didn't know that either. I have seen clips of it, and look, I'll be the first to say I'm rather critical about new shows, but it looks kind of alright. There was a couple of moments in some clips that I had seen, and I was like, why? That's too much. Like, that's hella extra. It's a little bit much. But the CGI looks pretty tight. I love Harry Potter, dude. So there is a part of me that's afraid to even, like, dive into that kind of thing, because I don't want to have my understanding and my experience of Harry Potter to be tainted by the new stuff that comes out. It could be really good, but I've, you know, that's that Assassin's Creed PTSD, man. Like, I don't want to see anything new anymore. I kind of just want to close my eyes and not live in the world. Queen Christians. Yeah, but I don't understand why they do that. Like, I'm not disparaging the idea of giving, like, black actors roles in movies. Like, that's not at all where I'm coming from. But if you're gonna base a movie or a TV show off of a historical thing that happened, like, literally happened in real life, it does become a little bit, like, confusing to completely change the idea of how you're portraying history by, like, giving the role to, like, somebody that's not actually of the race that person originally was. I don't know. It's weird. The world we live in is a bit weird, man. Historical pieces shouldn't be rewritten for modernization. But it's fancy go hog wild. It's fantasy go wild. God dang, bro, I choked so hard. If it's fantasy, go hog wild. Yeah, Tay, I absolutely agree with that. 100%. I do think, like, see, there's a conspiracy side of me, dude. This is my tinfoil hat side. That, like, I'm a believer that the world we live in isn't, like, you know, they. And not they as in, like, the LGBT they. I'm talking about, like, the them, the people in the shadows, the people that run things that you don't know their name or what they look like, that kind of they, right? The idea of that, like, dude, I swear that they're trying to erase and rewrite history in a way that suits, like, the goals of today better. Like, whatever it is, like, some weird conspiracy side that I don't necessarily have any, like backup information. I don't have anything to support my arguments, but I'm just saying that it does seem like another rung in the ladder to rewrite history in a weird way that is manipulative and kind of, like, at the end of the day, history is almost being rewritten, right? History is not, like, taught the same way it used to be in school anymore. Like, there's really no books anymore. Everything's online and digital, and everything online and digital can be changed at, like, in an instant. Like, all anybody has to do is just, like, retype it and hit enter, and it's just, like, stories changed. And I don't know. I get a little bit weird about it. It makes me feel a little greasy and uncomfortable, like I need to go take a shower, dude. I just something to think about. Food for thought.
The winds have changed. The storm clouds part. You have the relics, yes? I can sense them.
I do. I have them.
Zuth, I have heard of such things, but didn't think the Dominion capable of such a horrific act. Skin stealers. And yet, the spirits of Njorland and Sayerveld rejoin the One, and their empty shells nourish the roots of the tree. Many thanks to you.
No problemo, Treeminder Retalio, whatever her name was.
The relics to their rightful places, and quickly.
Alright. Guys, we've made a little bit of a dent. That was one quest. But we did do a public dungeon, too. let's run back over here real quick. I think we're gonna wrap it up here real soon because it's getting quite late. Actually, I streamed a bit longer than I feel like I should have. I should have probably already been getting to bed by now, but we're having fun, man. Good talks and discussions. Respectful talks and discussions. Oh, hold on, there's a world boss over here. No, give me a minute. Let's go fight that first. Got to. Probably the most egregious rewriting of history is The Woman King. The Woman King movie. Tried to glorify and rewrite the African tribe that enslaved surrounding tribes and sold them to Europeans. What? I've never heard of that. Tried to glorify and rewrite the African tribe that enslaved surrounding tribes and sold them to Europeans. Now, I do know that that is a thing. That is like when you. I'm not talking about the glorification of it, but there were tribes in Africa that would round up other tribes and I'm in combat now. They would try to trade them and stuff, and it's a really dark and gruesome part of history. But I have never heard of that movie. Got him. Yeah, dude, I feel like cinema has a massive influence on culture and in societies in general. Whether or not, like, you take things like that to heart, whether, like, say you see a movie and Cleopatra is like a different color than what is historically accurate, like, whether or not you know the truth, like, say you do know the truth, say you're cultured enough and you know the history, like, that still has an impact on your mind, and it particularly has an impact on younger generations. Like, younger kids don't really know too much better. It depends. Some kids are really intelligent. Some kids are raised differently than others. But I would say generally, like, younger kids don't really have the ability to control the impact that social media has on them, and it's one of the reasons why I hate things like shorts so much. Like, shorts and TikTok and all that is very influential in a potentially negative way to younger kids, man. But I think, like, one generation after another, like, history is uncomfortably being rewritten in a way that we're probably not gonna see. This is like alright, this is my conspiracy hat, but, like, it's the way I see it is it's being rewritten in a way that is stretched over many generations to the point where, like, we're maybe not gonna see the full impact of it, if any impact, but I do think that it has an impact, like the things that happen in social media and in cinema and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of a scary thought, but screw it, dude. I'm gonna keep playing video games. I love them. I don't know what else to say about it. That's a really pitiful way to try to be optimistic about it. Screw it. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. You do whatever you want to do, Jimmy. Probably made your life worse by mentioning that movie. Some things are bad, or some things are so bad that it's better not to know about them. That I do agree with. Not that you made my life worse, but I do agree that some things are better left unknown. Which is why I try not to involve myself with politics too much, man. That stuff burns my brain. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's go repair our armor real quick. What's next? History rewrite. Discontented German man saves his people from an evil race. I mean, no, because we won that war. Like, if we didn't win that war, that would absolutely be the story that's being told. But I think that you're probably going to see Hitler demonized, that's the word, for a very, very long time. Until another war is started, and that war is won by the other party. Because at that time, they can tell whatever story they want to. That's what it is, man. When the winners write the history books. Anyways, what a hot and heavy conversation we've had today. I don't know. I always feel like uncomfortable discussing topics like that because I never know who I'm gonna piss off. So with that being said, if you're pissed off, say something about it. Let me know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. We're just having conversations. We're trying to have a chat. Guys, there's a Discord. The link to it is down below. We are going to wrap this sucker up with a nice little bow and get started tomorrow again at 1 a.m. EST. That is the starting time. There's a Twitch and a YouTube. There's links to those too, whichever ones you prefer. Subscribing's cool. I know you already did it, so thank you. Liking the video makes a massive difference as well. Like I said, look forward to some more things about memberships coming soon. I believe Saturday I'm going to have some time to work on some things, and I think on Saturday I'll probably introduce like a poll or some sort of like informative thing directly through Discord, so that I can get some feedback from you guys. So please give me your thoughts and feelings when that comes out. And yeah, man, thank you all very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate y'all. You have no idea what kind of an impact you've made on me. Simon, more negative than most people, but yeah, dude, Cats and Dogs Eat 2 is good to see you again, man. It's been a while. And I hope I get to catch you guys tomorrow. Ari, Lobo, Tay, Sayamante, Mafio's already gone. Good night, everybody. If I missed you, I love you. I promise. I forgot your name, but it's okay, because I don't know my own either. So, see ya.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind. To pack my things and leave it all behind. We better find out why we do the things we do. It took me some time, but I realize now it's all it's all